Okay, so tonight, Flash Club, welcome. Oh, Stefan's here.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Stefan, just in time. It's just me and Bill tonight. Wait, did I reject him? What did I do? Come back. I think I said it, admit. Maybe he'll come back. Did I hit the wrong button?
This is why we need Leah.
Leah, where are you? Um, okay, maybe he'll come back.
I'm sure. Maybe he got pulled away.
Maybe he got pulled away.
Maybe he just did a scratch off and won a bunch. And he's like, I'm done with this writing thing.
I am done.
Probably not.
Um, although I feel like I should send him a quick message. Like
Do it.
okay, yeah.
This Flash Club. This is we can we can be a little loosey goosey with
We
Flash
can
Club.
take it. We can take a minute because it's just us.
And our
Oh, here he is.
thousands and thousands of fans,
Obviously,
obviously all our fans.
obviously, all our fans. Okay. All right, Stefan, I'm so glad you made it because I thought I rejected you. I thought I hit the wrong button and I was just gonna go send you a message.
It wouldn't be the first time that I've been rejected.
You are resilient. Okay.
Or stupid, whichever one you want to call it.
Okay. Okay, so welcome. Tonight we are reading I Have Lied to You by Pamela Painter. Pamela Painter is the award-winning author of five story collections. Her stories have appeared in numerous journals and anthologies and have been included in Best Micro and Best Short Fictions. And she's received four pushcart prizes. Her stories have been produced by the Word Theater in LA, London, and New York. So this is a short. We've got a shorty here. Um, and let's I'm going to read the first two paragraphs. Stefan, you read This Puts My Charcoal Sweater into Stark Relief. And then Bill, you finish us up when will the right time to be to tell you? Okay.
Got it.
I have lied to you. Before I leave my flat to meet you at 6 at the Oak Room, where martinis arrive in tiny carafes on ice and the gin is Shirley Hendrix, I practice telling the mirror, I've lied to you. It's a confession long overdue. I remember how my lying eyes swerved away in the telltale sign you were too hurt to notice. But this time, I promise myself I will not look away. Again, I lean into the mirror and I say, I've lied to you. Oh, rouge. I forgot rouge. Far more important than lipstick. So I patted on my ashamed cheeks. Then, as I whisper the third time, I have lied to you, my hoop earrings suddenly seem far too dramatic. I set about changing them for, yes, pearl studs. But a hoop catches in my long silk scarf. A sign, surely, that the color fuchsia is all wrong. So I unwind it from around my neck and toss it on the bed.
This puts my charcoal sweater into stark relief. A bit too plain, so I pull it over my head, careful not to unravel the French braid you so admire. I have lied to you, I tell my bare shoulders, realizing that if I'm to wear my ivory cashmere, I need to change my black bra for nude. Soon I am starting over in a nude lace bra, still admitting I have lied to you. I cannot be later than usual, so I pull on my cashmere sweater, decide the black pencil skirt will do just fine, and lean in to tell the mirror one last time I have lied to you.
When will be the right time to tell you? Surely drinks will segue into a long dinner, then into cozy nightcaps at your flat. And after that, I turn from the mirror, gather up my purse and wrap. Really? Really? No. Better perchance to keep it to myself.
All right, this one cracks me up. I have lied to you. We're all liars. I'd just like to start there. We all know this little dance. Um, where okay, so let's do a little anatomy check. It's a it's a monologue. I think it's like
Sure.
300 words. Is that what you guys would guess?
Sure.
300, 350, somewhere in there. I didn't count
Yeah.
them. Um,
Yeah.
but it's short. This is like a micro.
Yeah.
Um, the
Hmm.
the turn. Okay, the genre, this is just literary fiction. This is straight literary, right? It takes place in reality. Nothing is unreal. Okay. I always like to just do that to locate myself in a story. Bill knows this. Okay. And then we have the flash and the turn and the flash. But before we do that, do you guys have anything you want to say about this story?
I really, like for me, it really echoed last week's No Time Like the Present mantra. I have lied to you. I've lied to you. I've lied to you. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then there's some cataloging that happens um, with the outfit, which I think on the surface is cataloging, but it does. Um, it's a tool to build tension because what's really happening is the narrator is just procrastinating. The narrator it says this is all avoidance behavior, right? It's not like, oh, I need to change this, that. None of it is ever really admits to what, we as a reader, we all have to assume what this I've lied to you about is. And
Mhm.
as we go through this cataloging of the outfit changing, I feel like that builds tension for what is this lie that we never really know what it is.
Mhm. Okay. I like that. Stefan, do you have any thoughts?
I was I read it just 10 minutes before we sat down, and I was like, oh, it's pretty obvious that she's not lying. She's not just lying to him. She's lying to herself that she wants to say this. And there's so the I have lied to you is not necessarily saying it to him, but that's actually what she's saying internally. I've lied to me that this is as big an issue as I want it to be, and it's exactly the same thing Bill was saying. I could see I could see the procrastination, the avoidance from that. The very oh rouge, I forgot rouge, and oh no wait, now you're distracted by the inconsequential thing. It's waxing the cat that authors do.
Hmm. Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
thought there were a lot of like Dorothy Parker vibes in this, where we've got like the narcissism, the female narcissism on display, and she was a little, I thought I felt like she was seducing herself into thinking she was a person that would confess. And the whole time she's like saying it to her naked shoulder, and she's just, oh, I forgot rouge. Um, right. And so she's like, it's the performance of the apology was kind of what I was thinking about, which was what I was kind of enjoying. And then she's already in her nude lace bra, in a pencil skirt. I mean, the girl looks good, right? She is looking fine heading out the door. She does not want to mess that up. She's going to do everything she can to preserve the look. And the look doesn't come with like tears or heavy emotional baggage, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she's got it all planned out.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Anyway, I just thought it was great. And for such a short little one. Now, okay, so let's talk about the turn. Was there a moment when you were like, she's not telling him? Like I didn't think there was one specific turn. I thought the turn was in my head. It was a reader turn where
Yeah.
it accumulated with like absurdity, where all of a sudden you were like,
When
oh,
she admits like there's going to be cozy nightcaps at the flat, we all know what that means. Come on, you're coming up for a nightcap.
mhm.
For me, that was the turn. There's not going to be an apology.
Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling like it wasn't you're going like this and then there was a sharp bender turn. It was gradual and then when you get to like you said when will be the right time, you're just going the other way. It's completely no, it's completely out there. But I started seeing it when I see this just accumulation of little things, right? Oh, no. Oh, rouge. Oh, scarf. Oh, no, wait, sweater. Oh, don't forget, can't mess up the hair, right? One more thing and one more thing and one more thing. So it became like Bill, as you said, it was a gradual reveal, but it wasn't surprising really when it got to the end.
Right. Right. And then the Flash. Did you have a thought of when the Flash was? I mean, I thought the Flash was the last line.
I
Um,
agree.
or
So
maybe
I'm not familiar with what you mean by a specific term of a flash. I've considered flash fiction just in terms of it's the length of the fiction. So, is there a different literary device that you mean when you say what's the flash?
yeah, so there's typically like two pieces of anatomy in a Flash where there's the butt, which is the turn where you start to see things change. It's like a volta in poetry.
You've used
Um,
the word. You explained it to me using the word hinge sometimes, where you can
yeah,
kind of almost fold the story in when it's
right.
a
It's
really
like
sharp one.
or like the word but in a sentence, how everything that comes after the word but changes what was in front of it.
Okay.
So usually there's a hinge, not always, but it's enough of a feature that it's always worth looking for and to see whether the author has used it or not. Or and if they haven't, like in this one, I don't know that there's a specific hinge that kind of reframes it other than that repetition, the absurdity of that repetition, where you're like, oh, this is a performance. Oh, she's like, it's all accumulating to this, we're in the funnel and we realize like, ooh, the funnel is tight. The
Hmm.
question is like, is she gonna apologize?
Okay.
That's the central question. And then the flash is what comes at the end that kind of leaves you, it's the resonant feeling that one has. Um, some people, editors really like to look for it to have the big burst of emotion, which is why like Flash is such an exciting form because it feels like a big story because people come away with like, oh, she didn't apologize, or like that, just that feeling, that flash bulb of an emotion
Hmm.
that you leave off.
Okay.
So that's what we're talking about when we talk about the flash, like where's the line that equates to the emotional burst. And it was funny with this one, I had likened it, I was just thinking about seduction, and then I was thinking about this story, how it kind of is like almost an anticlimax. Like it's like a ruined orgasm. It's like a thing that doesn't happen. Right? Like you're just going along. And because all the signs are like pointing to, sorry, to all I could think of, it's maybe not a good metaphor, or maybe it's a really good.
I'm writing down that metaphor. This is
Oh, okay.
amazing.
Because it's like everything is pointing to this one moment, right? And we're in the funnel and we're coming down and we're like, is she going to apologize? Is she going to apologize? Is she going to apologize? And she's like, no, I guess I'll keep it to myself. And then she goes away and she avoids herself either for self-preservation or for performance, or we're not entitled to that part of the story, but she does not do it.
This one, the hinge is definitely very subtle
Yeah.
and drawn out. It's not very distinctive, at least for me in my reading. In the
Hmm.
Flash, I agree with you. It's the last line. It's the last. It's the punchline.
Right. Yeah. which I thought maybe could have used like an extra beat or something. Did you feel like it was a little abrupt or does it
I mean,
but
I'm hesitant to like critique during
yeah.
Flash Club because I got one thing published in my bio, and we're talking about somebody who has like four push cards. But yeah, there were a few spots that I kind of stumbled, but
Mhm. It felt a
well,
little abrupt, but then I was wondering like would it be better another? I'm not sure it would be better another way. I guess that's why I asked the question.
I think it reverberates in the way that the story's built in kind of this, like you said, cold narcissistic way, and
Mm,
maybe an extra beat might have been too much feeling.
right. Yeah.
I thought I enjoyed the ending of like, no, oh, here it is.
Yeah. It was good for you.
And she's like, because I could almost feel like because of the hesitancy in the beginning and the vacillation of I'm not really invested in making this statement, this confession. Oh, okay, you're gonna actually no, you're gonna live who you are by keeping it to yourself. Okay. That actually is an emotional resolution for me to avoid the yes, it's a pretty shitty thing to do to say I know that I should do this thing, but it's more true to my nature to not, and then to I guess accept that and lean into that. So I felt it was like an emotional conclusion resolution to the
The
doubting
truth.
yourself and trying to be somebody that you're not by confessing
Hmm.
because that's not apparently that's not who she is. She's not the person who can confess.
She
So
can't. She
it's
cannot.
it's it's all going to fall apart eventually. He's going to find out whatever it is, financial infidelity, emotional infidelity, got fired, whatever it is. He's going to find out whatever she's been lying to him, but then she'll deal with it. So,
Maybe
I
he just
just,
ate his leftovers.
I mean,
right.
we don't never know what the lie is, and I just had this like thought that how actually well written this is, that we are like finding so much meaning in this. Like if you take that middle part of all where starts from "Oh the Rouge," and you like if you just take out the mantras "I have lied to you" over and over again, it's just a list of a woman getting ready. It's like there's not much there, but you start adding in that repetition in the little like paragraph at the beginning. I mean, from a craft standpoint, like I don't know, it's pretty impressive to me.
What really struck me with this was the how she it felt like an X to me, the way it was built, or like a oh gosh. It's like the body was doing one thing and the mind was doing another, and she was demonstrating these two things of a person, right? That the body has its own mind. Like, and I think we've all experienced that, which is also something that's delightful, is like we know when our body is compelled towards something. I find myself often just in my pantry looking for food. I'm not going to eat anything. I'm not going to eat anything. And then all of a sudden I'm like in the pantry or I've got the refrigerator open, right? I don't need a snack right now. I love snacks, Stefan. I really do.
Mhm. Uh, you're looking at the thing of snacks.
I love a
Not going
cookie.
to argue on that one.
Yeah. But I do find like that my body like will move towards things even when my brain is telling itself something else. Or
Mhm.
I'm telling myself maybe superficially that's not what I want, even though my body has a craving towards something. Um, and I just thought that was she just did that so well. Like chiasmus, that was the word from last week that I was in love with, and now I'm trying to use it over and over so I remember what it is. Um, so okay, it's 8:21. We have because this was a short one, unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about with this story.
I had one other, if we have a quick second, just one other kind of question for the two of you,
Hmm.
about it from like a structural standpoint. The first line before I leave my flat to meet you at 6, comma, the oak room, comma, where the martinis arrive in tiny crafts. Is that kind of longish run-on sentence? Do you think that was the structure that was intentional by the author to start to create this feel of avoidance, this feel of
I didn't notice it, but when I'm reading it, it feels less like avoidance and more like, well, I didn't see it as avoidance. What about you, Nina?
Okay.
No, I felt like it was part of the performance.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be better.
She's leaving her flat
Yeah.
promptly at 6. She's going to the Oak Room. You guys know the Oak Room. They have those, they always serve Hendrix and those little crabs, right? It's
Right.
like,
And all of this is
Got it.
part of the, like you said, the performance, the show, the
Performance.
yeah.
this is how we do it,
Hmm.
right?
Performance
This
is
is
the
who
word.
we
Yeah.
are the people who meet at the Oak Room.
Yes.
We are the people who drink Hendrix gin. I don't know gin. I'm gonna assume that that's a good one because if you're gonna call it out by name, like, okay, yeah,
Right.
My
And she,
father-in-law's gin.
your father-in-law likes gin.
My father-in-law's gin is Hendrix. Yeah. It's a
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I like gin. I can't really drink it anymore, but I do like it. Um, so yeah,
Performance. Yeah.
performance.
Performance
And
is the
then she
word.
practices in the mirror.
Yes.
I've lied to you. I've lied to you. No, that's not it. I've lied to you. No, that's not it. Let me get my face just right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so let's do this in 3 parts. Um, Body versus brain is what I'm calling this one. So we're just going to set up the cross to start. So I'm hoping you can, so the idea is that the body is going to perform one clear action, getting dressed, packing, cleaning, rehearsing intimacy, anything. But the idea is that the body is performing something, fixing a car. But their brain is focused on the opposite intention or preparing to confess a significant lie. We can use what Pamela's given us here and create our own. Um, and you can, of course, repeat a line. I'm going to tell them the truth, or I'm going to come clean, or, maybe this is a cop and, a good cop, bad cop kind of thing. Could be anything. But kind of show it to yourself early. So the body moves. In this situation, the body is moving towards like beauty and perfection, I think, or the performance. And then she wants, and her mind is like claiming it wants honesty, right? So is there a way that you can create your own little cross? Take a few minutes and brainstorm like what a body can be doing and what a brain can be saying that is in opposition to the body. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
yeah, it does.
Okay. All right, let's take like 5 or 7 minutes. Don't think too much about it. Just see if you can find some ways to cross a body with a brain. I'm gonna see you in 7 minutes. Okay, come on back. All right, did you get any setups where a body wants something and the brain doesn't?
I did. I had one, and I was like, okay, because my first thought was somebody's out for a run, but then the brain's gonna try to use and the try to justify it by saying I'm getting healthy, but internally the brain itself is sabotaging by trying to use it to justify all the bad habits that they participate in. So I that was almost too much brain having two contradictory thoughts at the same time. So then I thought a little bit about it and I got a different idea. So I'm going to work on the other idea.
I used to watch these videos of this guy who would film himself running, but he would be on drugs. He would take drugs and then go for a run. Like, so mostly
Okay.
like mushrooms. They were pretty funny.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
he had a lot to say. All right, Bill, did you come up with anything?
Yeah. I started on something that would be considered literary fiction, probably a setup for something like that,
Hmm.
about setting up for an anesthesia day and just the routine of setting up meds and drawing up meds, all the while the body or the mind is like, I'm not going to divert any fentanyl today. I'm not going to steal any narcs today. Um, but then I've been complaining about literary fiction a bit lately. So I'm like, no. So I got something else I'm going to work on.
Okay.
That's not literary fiction.
It's not literary. That's okay.
Yeah. Of course it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I just thought I was thinking about a woman who keeps asserting that she doesn't want to have a birthday. She doesn't want anybody to do anything special for her birthday. Don't do anything special for me for my birthday. Um, but of course, she keeps checking her email and snooping around to see if people are doing, in fact, doing something special for her birthday. Um, and then, and then, a young woman who's out on a date and she says she's going to do it. They're going to do it. Um, but then when the time comes, she doesn't, her body doesn't want to do it. And I thought that might be a good setup.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
could do that. You could do that in space too. Yeah, they could be aliens. We
That's
could put
right.
that. We could put that in any location.
I've been trying to write too smart.
Oh.
I'm not that smart. So now I'm gonna just write where I'm at.
Just right,
It's
right.
about noodles. Hand pulled noodles. That's what we're writing about tonight.
Okay, hand pulled noodles. I like it. Um, okay, so I guess this is the point where just like kind of expand in both directions. Like see how far you can push it in either direction, like what it is that the body is doing, detail what the body is doing and then detail what the brain is doing. And then it almost creates like what she did was it's almost a braid, right? Because it's like action from the body, kind of this mantra or this repetition from the brain that she's going to do it, right? So it's like these things are constantly um in conversation with each other, the way she sets them up, or maybe like a tight little spiral. I'm not exactly sure. They're dancing around each other as they go into the funnel. Um,
Mhm.
so so let's do that for like maybe this will be the bulk of our time. And then the last part will be to see if we can find a turn, to see if we can find the moment of climax or ruined climax. It's your choice. Um, And
Good.
so we'll come back and like I'll just check in around 8:49 and just tell you to move towards that final moment. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, bye.
Cool.
Bye.
How do we do?
That's fun.
That
That
was fun.
that that was
Yeah.
fun. Um, I ended up writing about a parent who's automatically doing their kid's homework, while at the same time she's trying to tell herself, no, this is the last time inside her head. She's had to tell herself a couple of times, but even that is sort of a mask. And so I made myself go, oh, when I was going through this because she wrote that she did the assignment for her student to say, well, there's a symbol here, there's symbolism here in that the leaky bucket is a metaphor for a falling apart relationship. And I went, oh, that's her relationship. She doesn't realize it. And I was like, oh, anyway,
Oh,
I was like, oh,
Nice.
cool.
isn't it fun when you give yourself Easter eggs and you don't even realize it until
Yeah,
after? And you're
right,
like,
right.
yeah, I am awesome. All right, Bill, how about you? How did it go for you?
That was fun. I wrote a little scene in my cookbook.
Your
So yeah.
cookbook?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So hand pulled noodles. Okay.
Okay, that's right. That's right. Okay, cool. Um, I just followed the birthday that she was like, no, I don't need any, I don't want a birthday. I don't need any attention. And then of
Mhm.
course by the end she has worked herself into an absolute lather. Um,
Yeah.
um,
Did you get to the flash, the conclusion, the emotional pink?
like she's putting on right now, she's cleaning. She's been cleaning the house because she told her husband that she wanted to clean the house and that she didn't want anything special for her birthday. But then it's also 6:30 and he's still not home. and he's
Mm.
probably still at work, or maybe he's planning a surprise party for her. So she's just putting on a dress just in case because she doesn't want everybody to show up and then look like she's been cleaning all day on her birthday, which she has been doing, but not that she needs the attention, but just in case. So it's kind of fun. I mean, like very passive aggressive. Yeah, some passive aggressive women not saying what she wants, but meanwhile wanting something very deeply all at the same time.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, gang. Well, it's 9:01. We did it.
Yay.
We did
Thanks.
we learned a little something. I think Leah said she's going to do the next 500 of them because she's missed
Yes.
two. So, and then the invite goes to you, Stefan, as well. If you have a piece of flash that you want to talk about or that you've read that you love and you want to share with us, you're welcome to take on this role as part of club. There's no pressure. There's no pressure.
Okay.
You're
Well,
welcome. I'm just
I'll
saying,
think about it.
yeah, it's up to you. If you'd like to, then you're welcome to. And so the idea is just that you pick a piece and you think about it and you say, Nina, I really want to read this one. What's fun about it? And I think Bill might be able to back me up on this, be my chorus, is that I've been able to reach out to so many authors and get
Yeah.
beautiful responses from them.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, I read this cool thing, and then like you
can I
said,
use it for Flash and can I use it for a club? And yeah, it's fun.
yeah. And then you have like this nice dialogue.
Yeah.
Um, anyway, it's not a requirement. It's
Okay.
just I'm just letting you know that that's an opportunity for you. So now that you know, I won't ask again. But if you just say, Nina, I'd love to do this.
You're gonna have to wait 500 times
I have to
because
wait
Oh,
Leah's
that's
500
got
true.
times.
to do 500
That's
in a
what,
row
almost 10 years.
I
I
know.
don't know if I'll be around in 10 years. Uh,
Well, we
Nina,
hope.
this was great. Thank you.
yeah,
Okay,
That was a
you,
fun one.
Bill, Stefan, great to see you guys.
cool.
Ciao.
Bye. See you,
Cheers.
Stefan.
Bye.